Hello guys, so the World Championships is just round the corner and me and Alex have picked out 3 players each who we think are some good ones to watch, and we'll just go through them. So, how are you, Alex? You good?
Doing good, how's yourself?
Yeah, I'm very good. So, who is your first player of your ones to watch?
Right, my first pick, I'm going to go with a seeded player. Played a few times at the World Championships before. I'm going with Dirk van Dijvenbode. Now this is a pick purely for the entertainment value, I've got to say, first and foremost, because I think he is a box office player. I would love to see him in the Premier League one day. He's down at number 29 in the world at the minute. But yeah, I kind of feel like he's got a chance of having a good run in the tournament this year. Got Andy Barton's first round, James Sorrell or Stowe Bunce in the next round. He's got a chance of getting through a few rounds and maybe going up against one of the big boys like a Stephen Bunting later on.
Yeah, that sounds fair. My first pick was Ross Smith. I've also gone for a seeded player for my first pick. We've done the prediction video previously, so if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. But we've done a prediction video going through all of the first round matches and who we think is going to win. And I ended up with Ross Smith making the semi-finals. So yeah, Ross Smith for me, I think he's just good enough to do something. He's always been there or thereabouts. I think this could be the year that he makes something happen in the World Championships. So yeah, my first player to watch is going to be Ross Smith. Who was your second, Alex?
Second player, I'm going with one of the players from the Pro Tour list of qualifiers. I've gone with Dom Taylor. I believe it's his debut this year. Didn't get to play in the tournament last year due to reasons off the hockey, but he's qualified again this year. I think he's around about the top 20 in the Players' Championship averages this year, so he's had a good year, around the top 64 in the world. Not had a big win on a big stage yet, so maybe that's something that's maybe holding him back going into this tournament. But I think the levels that he's got, if he can get to them levels at Ali Pali, I think he's got a real chance. And he's got Oscar Lukasiak first up. It's a battle of the debutants. There's going to be some nerves for both of them. Then it'll be Johnny Clayton or Adam Lipscomb. If he can get past Oscar Lukasiak, I think he's going to give, you'd imagine it'll be Johnny Clayton. He's the favourite. I think he could give him a real scare in that second round.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think he's, because of what happened last year, I think he should have definitely, he's one of those players who definitely should have experienced the World Championships by now, given how long he's been playing and how accomplished he actually is. But yeah, I quite like that pick. My second pick is Bo Greaves. I've picked Bo Greaves. I think she's got a good chance in the first round against Daryl Gurney. I think if anything, I think Daryl is someone who struggles when the crowd's against him. I think the crowd are 99.9% going to be against him during that match. So I feel like she's got a really, really good chance of getting through that. Potentially Callan Ridds in the next round. I did pick Callan to beat her, but it's one of those games that could go either way. I think if Bo shows up, she's got a good chance, and then you never know after that. Could continue to go through all the rounds. But yeah, I just think she's the most exciting new tour card holder going into next year. I think she is one of the most exciting dart players for people to watch. I think she's great for the women's game as well. And as much as I hope she does well as well, I do think she'll do quite well. And I think she'll definitely make a name for herself more than she already has this year. So yeah, my second pick is Bo Greaves. Who's your third, Alex?
Third pick, I've got to say it's a good shout with Bo Greaves as well. My third pick, I'm going to go with someone who's back in the tournament as well this year. Bo Greaves, I think this is a second appearance. Second appearance also for Manlok Leung, who qualified 2 years ago, was 2-0 down against Gian Van Veen in the first round and just went on an absolute rampage. I think he hit like 10-11 180s, beat Gian 3-2. Back in the World Championship this year, got to the quarterfinals of the World Cup with Hong Kong in the summer. Really exciting player to watch. Someone that I'd like to see get on the tour one day. Now, there's a lot that goes into that. Obviously, living in Hong Kong, it's a lot of commitments. But I think if he was able to make that push, I think he'd do really well. So I'm excited to see him in the tournament this year. And he's playing against Ricky Evans, which I think for me is one of the ties of the first round. So if he can get past Ricky, I think he's got a chance of going a little bit further.
Yeah, love that pick. I think that's a really, really good pick. My third pick is going to be Charlie Manby. I have got him getting to the third round. I've got him going out to James Wade, but I think he's capable of potentially beating James Wade. I think he's capable of getting quite far in this tournament. I think he's going to go into it as surprisingly low odds for someone who doesn't have a tour card. I think a lot of people are going to be backing him to win this. Well, at least do well. And yeah, so my third pick is Charlie Manby. I think he's going to do really, really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on, because that could be quite a tale to see how he gets on in the next few years. And he's had a really good modus as well. He's been really good on the modus, really good on the Challenge Tour, really good on the Development Tour. So, yeah.
And he had a great chance of beating Luke Littler at the World Youth Championship. I was there in Wigan that day, and the crowd watching that game, it's behind closed doors, but you have like a few players, guests and that. I've not seen a crowd that big for a floor game before. It's like probably about 10 deep people watching that game, and he came very close to beating Luke on that occasion. So, yeah, very exciting player. Great pick as well.
Yeah. Right, guys, thanks for watching. If you would like to leave your comments, let us know who you think are the players to watch, and give us a little reason why as well. That'd be great. Cheers for joining me, Alex.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.